I define 3 core areas. 1, revenue. First things first, then relationships, then my branding strategy. All 3 of those things work together and it creates the perfect strategy for me to stay focused and organized on what I should do within that week. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, Drea. Look, we are back. Okay, we have been teaching the people, and the people have been learning. I know that you have been tuning into the videos, you have been loving the content, all of the things. Since we are multifaceted creatives, we can do a lot of things, right? But I want to know, what type of content are you interested in? What systems do you need help building? What type of career paths are you interested in? Let me know. Click the link in the description box below. If this is your first time tuning into my videos, my name is Drea K. I am the multifaceted strategist helping entrepreneurs and organizations align their goals and their vision with purpose. So if that is something that you would like to subscribe to, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am here on a week-to-week basis. Y'all already know. Yeah, she's working in her business, but I'm here to help you do just that. So go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. So in today's video, I am talking to all of the creative entrepreneurs. You know how to do a lot of things. Okay, cool. We get it. But entrepreneurship does not need to be chaotic. It doesn't. When you put a system, again, what we've been talking about here, whenever you put a system and a strategy behind your ideas, you can execute them. When you put project management principles, we've talked about that too, behind your ideas, you can get things done easily. So today we are going to talk about how to create the perfect workflow for busy entrepreneurs. Between client meetings and putting in funding applications and content creation and all of the things that us entrepreneurs have to worry about, I'm pretty sure most of you feel like you're running all over the place. You feel like you have to do this, you have to do that, and it's getting a little bit chaotic. So first things first, let's talk about the foundation, laying the foundation on what it is that you actually need to do. I know you want to do content creation. I know you want to create all of these videos and all of the things, but let's get down to the nitty-gritty of what you are actually offering and what's going to move the needle forward in your business. So every week for me, I define 3 core areas. 1, revenue. First things first, then relationships, then my branding strategy. All 3 of those things work together and it creates the perfect strategy for me to stay focused and organized on what I should do within that week. So when it comes to category 1, revenue, you want to think about ways that it's going to generate income for your business. So that's your offers, your services, your existing clients, and your previous clients. You want to think about proposals. You want to start looking at grants and applications and things like that. I know that there are a lot of grants out there for entrepreneurs and startups and things like that, but put that into your workflow. Don't shy away from putting in grant applications. That doesn't have to be the main source of your income, but at least put in the application. It can't hurt to put in the application. Make that a part of your revenue generating strategy so that you could be working on projects and you could be getting clients and submitting proposals and all of the things like that, winning proposals and all of the things like that. And then you get a notification talking about, oh, we've selected you for a grant. Oh, I didn't have to put in too much effort. I did that a month ago, 2 months ago. Now I'm able to get some income coming into my business. And I didn't even have to do anything. All I did was put in an application. I'm telling you, put that into your revenue generating tasks. Next category is your relationships. You have to start building relationships. So one thing that I have noticed is being a solo entrepreneur, you want to do everything yourself. Okay, you want to bring all of your big old ideas alive yourself. You want to do X, Y, and Z by yourself. But what I am noticing is that relationships are going to help you bring those ideas to life. Connecting with the right people can literally position you in front of those opportunities that you are asking and praying for. Literally. Once I connected with some consultants here in the Baton Rouge area, I started getting opportunities. It wasn't me. It wasn't from me like putting in proposals and this and this and that. It's literally from relationships and building upon those relationships. It's me getting into those group chats. It's me going to those networking events, even creating networking events on my own or in partnership with other consultants. Those types of initiatives are going to position you for the opportunities that you actually want. And even if you're going to networking events, don't have it on your mind to, oh, I need to build relationships. I need to connect with the right people, this and this and that. I'm telling you, once you just put yourself in those types of environments, the connections just flow. The people that you need to meet are going to find you. You're not going to have to do X, Y, and Z just to start building those relationships. All you need to do is put yourself out there and go into those environments and into those spaces, and you will automatically meet the people you need to meet. And even as you are building those relationships, you want to start thinking about collaborations as well. Some projects that come your way, you may not be an exact fit for it. You may have some skill sets, you may have some experience, but collaborating and partnering with those people that you are connecting to can be a big game changer. I'm telling y'all. Trust me. Some things that you can't do in your own capacity, you can easily partner with somebody, collab with somebody, and do it together. Working on certain projects and leveraging your connections and really going after RFPs and projects and grants and things like that can help you double up your income. And you won't even have to do all of the work yourself. So make sure you are setting some tasks aside to attend networking events. Make sure you are going to Eventbrite. I always go to Eventbrite every single week. I look for some events that I can go to. I look out for email notifications. I'm really just in the group chat asking, hey, what's going on this week? What's going on this month? What should we look out for as consultants? What type of events are a great fit for people like us in this industry and in this field? I'm always doing that. That's a part of the workflow. That is a part of the strategy. That is a part of everything that I am trying to do within my business. Category 3, brand building tasks. This is your content creation. If you can create one video a week, that's enough for right now. If you can focus on just getting behind the scenes content, or sitting down doing a video like this once a week, once or twice a week, you're already ahead of the game. If you can do that on a consistent basis, you are already establishing yourself and positioning yourself as an entrepreneur. You are talking on a certain subject, you putting yourself out there, people seeing you do what you do, that easily brands you. That puts you out there as an entrepreneur, as a creative. People seeing you in your element, people seeing that you're out and about, going to networking events, doing this, doing that in your business, getting behind the scenes footage of what it is that you do on a day-to-day basis, how you are helping your clients, how you are interacting with your clients. Content like that easily brands you, and it easily positions you for more clientele. So as a quick recap, revenue task, revenue generating task, relationship building task, and branding and content creation task. All of that needs to go into your week. The next thing you want to do is map your week like a project. You say on Monday, I need to figure out what events I'm going to go to this month. On Tuesday, I need to figure out what type of content I'm going to produce and get out there. On week 3, I need to figure out the status of these proposals that I am creating, or I need to start sending some cold emails. I need to start, looking in my Rolodex, looking in my relationships and seeing what opportunities are out there. For me personally, Monday is my admin day. So that's the days where I sit down and I put in some applications for grants. I send some emails. I'm setting up meetings and scheduling meetings with other people. And I'm just really doing like heavy computer laptop work. I'm sitting on my laptop all day on Mondays. And this is the day that I can really set the tone for the rest of the week. Tuesday might be my content and my marketing day. So I might sit down and do some videos like this. I might get on social media and do like a live or something. Like on Tuesdays, I can only focus on content or filming and creating content on that day. When you structure your weeks like this, you're bringing in revenue, you're moving the needle forward in all of these areas. You got the branding going on. You got the content going on. You got the grant applications being filled out. You got the emails being sent out. By week 2 or week 3, somebody's going to reply to that email. Now you can factor in a meeting. Now you can set up a meeting and put that meeting into your calendar and schedule that into your project management system. Now on Mondays or Tuesdays or whatever day you choose, you're strategizing how you want to approach that meeting. So now you're thinking about revenue generating tasks. Okay, now that I have this meeting scheduled, should I do a workshop? Should I do some type of service? Like, what type of service can I do? What type of offer can I bring in as I am strategizing on Mondays? Now, let's talk about your grants and funding workflow. So any day that you choose out of the week, when you sit down and do some grant applications, treat it as a project. Go to monday.com, put in all of the grants that you are filling out, put in the time frame that it needs to be submitted in, put your deliverables in there, put your strategy in there as well. Everything that you're trying to do, even the types of projects that you want to get funded in that application, make sure you're tracking that. Please make sure you are tracking that. You may have so many ideas and you're filling out all of these grants that if you don't keep track with them, you're going to forget what idea you're trying to get funded. For example, I put in an application for a grant for one of my ideas. Now, when it comes to me filling out another grant, I'm thinking, do I ask for this idea to get funded or do I ask for this idea to get funded? I don't know. Oh, let me go back to Monday and see what project I already asked to get funded. And really, it depends on what your desires are. If you are really stuck on this idea and you're really looking for funding on this particular type of project, then make sure you're putting in that application for that project. Also, we talked about this in my last video, but as you are submitting grants, as you are sending out emails and you are building your relationships, make sure you are getting the contact person's name and email. Make sure you are adding those people into your spreadsheet. Make sure you are listing their name as a contact, even in your phone. You want to keep track of what company this grant is under and who's the contact person for this particular grant. You want to even go to your LinkedIn and follow them on there. You want to interact with them. You want to like their posts. You want to engage with them on a weekly basis so that you're constantly positioning yourself in front of the decision makers. Put that into your workflow as well. Choose a platform as you are creating content. Choose a platform where you are positioning yourself in front of the decision makers. Yes, you can build your brand. You can let everybody know what it is that you do, all of the things, but make sure you are branding yourself to the right people. As you are submitting proposals and putting in these grants and everything like that, use ChatGPT. I am an advocate for the chat, okay? In these grants, you're going to find that they're going to ask you some deeply embedded questions about your business. Most of these questions are going to be questions you've never asked yourself before. So as you are filling out these grants and these applications and proposals and things like that, make sure you are documenting your answers. That way you can create a template. You can duplicate your answers in other grants when they ask you some similar questions, but make sure you are using ChatGPT to guide you in that process. What ChatGPT does is the intelligence and the technology that is embedded inside of the software, it translates what you want to do in the language that funders are looking for. So say, for example, your idea is, I want to start a podcast series and I want to help Black and brown people, get out of poverty and things like that. When you tell that to ChatGPT, ChatGPT is going to translate that into the language that funders are going to look for. Equity-based this, advocacy-based that, like, you're going to be like, is this even my idea? Yes. It's your idea, but it's translated into the language that funders are looking for. So the last thing that I want to get into is your meetings and operations. As you are starting to get your replies from the emails that you've been sending out, as people are becoming aware of you and they want to get in contact with you to learn more about your business and all of the things, make sure you are scheduling those meetings on days where you are not fully indebted into one of your strategy tasks. So say, for example, you have a day where you're focused on content creation. Do not schedule a meeting on that day. I'm telling you, do not schedule a meeting on days where you need deep focus on certain tasks. That way you don't have to rush through these meetings. You can take your time and really strategize how you want to approach the meeting. Then you can have allotted time for the meeting in case it runs over. So once you have implemented this strategy and this workflow, make sure you are taking time to reflect. I usually do this on Fridays. On Fridays, I take time to really sit with myself as a CEO and see what areas of improvement I need to make, see what type of opportunities I need to start going after, really just analyzing my week, analyzing the analytics from the content that I put out there, all of the things. This is my day and really my time to refocus and re-strategize how I want to approach the next week. Taking this time really helps me to refine what it is that I'm doing in my business. It helps me to analyze what's working, what's not working, and what pivots I need to make within this workflow. We've talked about a lot in this video, but one of the takeaways that I want you to take with you is treat your weeks like a project. This can be ongoing. This can be literally your new cycle, your new strategy, your new system. Once you do it one week, you'll be set up for the next week and the next week and the next week. This is a system that you can start implementing now so that you can get organized and you can just stop living in chaos. Okay? Stop, just doing things on a day-to-day basis, not knowing where you're going to end up. This is going to help you stay organized and it's going to help you stay strategic along your journey of entrepreneurship. I hope that this video was helpful and encouraging to you all. Again, make sure you check the description box below for the survey. If you want to see other content from me, let me know. Take the survey and I'm going to create that content for you. Are you more so on the creative side or are you looking for more entrepreneurship tips and strategies? Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tune in to my channel for more videos like this, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.